Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Jeff. Thank you for tuning in. And I just got some pickups that I want to share with you. Some pickups I've picked up over probably the past week and a half that for the most part, I have not opened up any of it yet. So I kind of want to share that experience with you guys. A few of the cards I have, but I'll go over those first and then I'll go over the rest of this stuff. So what did I pick up? The first four cards that I have here, you've seen one of them already, but I got to show it again because it goes with the rest of the three cards. So those four cards are for my 2016 Chicago Cubs World Series team collection, but they're all autographs, right? I've gone down this rabbit hole now of collecting all the autographs from those players on that 2016 Chicago Cubs World Series team. So again, I got four cards there that I'm gonna show you that are already pulled out, put into my Mag Pros. So I'll show those to you. And then I got five TTMs that came back this week. So I have not opened these yet. And so one of the four, I know who it is because one of the four was from my first order, and it's the last card I needed to get back from my first order. So I think this is a 10 for 10 on my first round of TTMs I sent out. And then I've got one TTM back from Jim Palmer already, which was a video I did last week. And then I got four more here that are gonna be from this next round. So I don't know who these are from. I have my name in the return address. And so again, I don't know who these are from. So it's kind of a surprise, which actually makes it pretty fun. So I'll open these all up and we'll see who I got on these. And then I have four more packages that I have not opened up yet. So one had to go to the authenticator. I was waiting on that. I just got this back today. So I'm gonna open this up. And then these three I've been sitting on for, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 days or so. But I wanted to kind of do it all on camera here. So let's get into it. Let me open this stuff up and show you what I got. See it all together. All right. So first thing I got to show you are these four cards from my 2016 Chicago Cubs World Series team. So this is a card that I picked up, I don't know, a week or two ago. I had already showed you this, but I'm showing it again because I busted out of the slab. So it was a Beckett graded 9.5 with the auto grade of a 10. And now it's sitting in one of my Mag Pros. So I didn't care. Beckett 9.5, auto 10. And you know what? I'll put it up in the corner there so you can see what it looked like before. But to be honest, this thing looks way better, in my opinion, of course, in here. And it matches the rest of my 2016 Chicago Cubs. So this is the Kyle Schwarber, 2014. Oh yeah, and there you go. There's the, I put the label from Beckett in there. But yeah, 2014 Bowman Chrome Draft Auto Refractor. So beautiful card. Again, I don't care if I lost money cracking it out of the Beckett holder. It looks way better in here and it's gonna fit with the rest of my Cubs collection much nicer. So that's why I wanted to show this because I showed it graded last week or so. And then the other three autos that I picked up for my Chicago Cubs team. First one, excited about this one. It's the, I think it's the 2010 Bowman Chrome Prospect Anthony Rizzo auto. So it's not the refractor, but it's his first Bowman Chrome card, pack pulled autograph. So just a beautiful Anthony Rizzo card that I get to add to my auto that I get to add to my Cubs collection, that 2016. So it's the top certified autograph issue on his first Bowman Chrome card. So pick that one up. Another one I picked up is not technically his first Bowman Chrome because he did not have an auto in his first Bowman Chrome, but this was his following year, and I think this is a 2008 Bowman Chrome Draft, Jason Hayward refractor auto. So again, great player, you know, more known for his defense, but you know, he played with the Cubs. He had that big 8-year contract with the Cubs. I liked Jason Hayward. I always kind of liked Jason Hayward. I know there's a lot of Cubs fans that thinks he was overpaid for that 8-year contract. You know, wasn't the greatest of hitters, but man, he was a hell of a defender and just kind of a leader in the clubhouse. So picked up this. I needed an auto from him. So again, that thing's numbered out of 500. So just a great card of that. And then the last one, kind of a shout out to Shane over at Shoebox Legends, but I don't have any buybacks, right, in my collection. And I saw this one. It's a great card. It fits this collection beautifully, and it reminded me of Shane. But Dexter Fowler, great player on that 2016 Cubs team, leadoff home run in Game 7 of the World Series on that Cubs team. But this is his rookie card, so it's a 2009 Topps, or his 2009 Topps rookie card. But it comes from the 2017 Topps archives buyback. So what they did is they bought the 2009 Topps card back and, you know, stamped it. You could see that archives stamp there. But again, 2009 card, 2007 Topps archives, and he autographed it. So it's a auto or buyback auto, however that works. This thing's also numbered out of, is that 46? I think that's what it says. 37 out of 46. But again, he doesn't have a Bowman Chrome, or a Bowman for that sake, rookie auto. And so I figured this was the next best thing. Granted, he's in his Colorado Rockies uniform, but half my collection for this 2016 Cubs team, their rookies are on another team. So, you know, so some of these autographs are on other teams, but I thought this was a cool card, buyback auto. So kind of my first one, and works for this collection very well. All right. Now let's get into the TTMs. Again, I said I got 5. So here they are. I'm going to open up the first one as I know who it is already, and I'm excited about this one. So this one here it's going to be Wally Joyner. And why I'm excited about this one, I sent his, I mean, unless he didn't sign it for whatever reason, but I sent his some call it the 1989 Upper Deck promo. I like to call it the 1988 Upper Deck promo because I heard it was actually distributed in 1988 at the National. But when you get them graded by PSA and SGC, they come back as 1989 Upper Deck promo. But I think just because they look exactly like the 89 Upper Deck cards, so that's why they call it the 89. But again, I think they're technically the 88 Upper Deck promo. So first ever Upper Deck cards ever produced. All right, well, pulled it out. He sent me my index card back, just like Jose Canseco did. So apparently he doesn't care what I have to say about him. But as long as he signed this, I guess I don't care. I'm not going to look. All right. I see where the card's at. Let's see what his auto looks like. So Wally Joyner, 1988. I'm going to call it Upper Deck promo. Damn, auto. Beautiful. Check that out. All right, love it. Get to add that. I have a little 88 Upper Deck promo collection. Maybe I'll do a video on one of these days, but this is super cool. Man, you could really make out his first name there, huh? Wally Joyner. So very cool, very excited to add this. So that's number one. All right, now, like I said, the next four, I have no idea who these are from. So let's look and see. All right, first one. This is fun. North Texas. I have a feeling it's gonna be, yep, I had a feeling. All right. So, you guys know I'm a Chicago guy, 85 Bears team, right? That Super Bowl team. I saw that there were some guys that do TTMs from that team. Dennis Gentry was one of them. He's free. He does not charge. And I've seen that guys will send him multiple cards. So I sent him 3 cards. I asked him if he could sign 2, send 2 of them back, and he can keep one, whatever of his choice. Well, he didn't keep one, and he sent all 3 back. So I got 3, and this is a nice auto too. It's a nice blue Sharpie. But let me start with this. I sent 3. Dennis Gentry. This is actually his rookie card. So 87 tops. For some reason, he did not have a card prior to this, even though he was part of that Chicago Bears team. But there's his rookie, and he autoed that. Nice auto, blue, fine Sharpie. But he sent me that back. I sent this 89 score. So he sent me that back, autographed. And I sent his 1989 tops. And he sent that back. So free autograph. Does not charge. And I got all 3 of these back. So pretty sweet. All right, let's move on to the next one. And he didn't keep my card either, so he doesn't care either. All right, next one. Let's see who I got here. This is coming back from Illinois. So I have a feeling it's another Chicago Bear. Okay, it's somebody I sent 2 to, because I got 2 of these. So I have a feeling it's Matsui. But let's see. All right, let's see where the card's at. I think it's Matsui. I'm wrong. Gary Fensick. All right, well, I was close. Another 85 Bear. Gary Fensick. I sent his 86 tops, so he signed that. Sweet. Nice blue Sharpie. Put his number on it, 45. And then let's see his other one. Where's the card? All right. And then this is his 82 tops I sent. Oh, look at that, right at the top. Nice. Yeah, that's smart. Probably a little too dark underneath with that Bears jersey to see it. So he signed it up top, number 45. Awesome. That's awesome. I love that. So Gary Fensick, safety on that 85 Bears team. So 3 Dennis Gentry autos, 2 Gary Fensick autos, and let's see, last 2. This is coming back from Atlanta, Georgia. This might be another Bear, but I don't remember. I don't remember who I sent to Georgia. All right, it's 2 more cards. So whoever I sent this to, I sent 2 cards to. I'm not gonna look. All right, I know it's a Bear. I see it's the 86 tops football. So it's gotta be a Chicago Bear. I don't know who yet though. I don't think it's Matsui. I think Matsui is in Chicago. So I have a feeling I know who this is, but I'm not gonna say because I don't wanna be wrong again. I was just wrong on the last one, but look at that. Kevin Butler. Check that out. Did he even write my name on that? Jeff. Does that say Jeff? Yeah, Jeff. Kevin, does that say, is that, oh yeah, all right. So it says Jeff, Kevin Butler, and I think it says there's a number there, but I don't know what that is. 144? God, what is that? I don't know. You see that? Jeff, Kevin Butler. So this is his rookie, but I don't know what that says right there. I got to look that up. Let's see. I don't know. All right. Well, I'll find out. But he's got another one here too. So I will open this one up. That was his rookie. I think this is his 87 tops. I sent this as well. And there it is. 87 tops, Kevin Butler. So, bam. 2 of those autoed. Sweet. And this just says Kevin Butler. So, no Jeff and no number. I got to look up what that number is. What is that? Is that his points? I don't know. But, all right. I got to look into that. So, that's sweet. That's 3 TTMs from the 85 Bears. And then let's see what this last one is. This is fun. This is exciting. All right. So, whatever this is, I've been getting greedy, apparently, because I'm sending more than one. So I sent, oh, look at that. All the best. Oh, that's sweet. Okay. So this is for my Chicago Bulls, my 90s Chicago Bulls collection. Most of you probably won't remember, but Scott Williams from the Chicago Bulls team, great player. I think he was a forward on that team. But, you know, just a great member of the first 3 championship Bulls teams. So I sent him 2 cards. I'm guessing he sent them both, but he also sent me that. He also signed the cardboard sleeve, which is pretty cool. So all the best, Scott Williams, 3-time NBA champ, and his number, 42. So that's sweet. So let me see what he signed. All right. I know I sent his 91 Upper Deck. So he sent me that back, auto, signed. So that's sweet. Scott Williams, 42. All right. And then the other one I sent his Hoops rookie. And I'm guessing he signed it, and he did. So just a guy from my early 90s Chicago Bulls, Mr. Scott Williams. That's awesome. And I mean, how cool is that he signed that? All the best, Scott Williams, 3 times NBA champ. You know what it is with this? He probably appreciated my index card, not like some of these other guys who send it back. So, yeah, that's sweet. So 4 of the TTMs that I got back today were from my Chicago teams, right? My 85 Bears, 3 players from that, and my early 90s Bulls, Scott Williams. So I'm excited for that. So I'll get those mag pro'd up, and maybe I'll show another video or a photo at the end of this video with all of this stuff kind of in my mag pro. So. All right, moving on to the last part of this video, 4 pickups. So I'm gonna start with the cheapest ones and move into the better ones. These pickups are for 2 of my sets. The first 2 are gonna go right along with these. My 2016 Chicago Cubs World Series team, but they're autographs. So let me get this one open first, show you what this one is. All right, and this one, this player also does not have a Bowman Chrome rookie auto. So this was the next best thing. And this is Miguel Montero, so catcher for the Chicago Cubs that year, along with David Ross. But he was a great player, had some big hits in the postseason for the Cubs. But this is his Topps Chrome rookie autograph. So I think that's probably a sticker auto. You know, sticker autos aren't my favorite, but this just kind of had to do. It's a great card. Oh, and this is a refractor as well. So this thing is numbered out of 500. Just refractors just look so good. So had to pick that one up. And then this one I was really excited about because this one you do not see very often. This is a tough one to pick up. And I should have opened this. Oh, all right, I ripped the bottom, so I got it. All right, so this one I'm excited about because, like I said, it's one you do not find very often. It's not very expensive, but you just don't see it often at all. And this, I am having trouble. All right, there we go. All right, but this, because it's pretty early, you know, it's 2000, I believe. I'm gonna take it out of the top loader here. Yeah, I'll take it out of the sleeve too. But this is I believe it's 2000. And this is his Bowman certified auto of John Lackey. So not the prettiest cards, not a Bowman Chrome, not a refractor. I don't think they had Bowman Chrome this year of autos. So Bowman, I mean, I could totally be wrong. But looking for John Lackey rookie autos for a long time, I never saw anything pop up. And this thing finally popped up for auction, and I think I won it for like 20 bucks plus shipping. So again, not an expensive card, but an awesome card for my Cubs collection right here. I needed a rookie auto of John Lackey, and boom, there it is. And then the last two cards, these are exciting because these two cards finish my Hall of Fame players, post-war rookies, 1960s edition. So I needed two cards. Luckily, both of these came up. They were centered pretty nicely, and I had to pull the trigger on them. I definitely went over budget this month in spending because I picked a few other 60s cards up this month, but it happens. What are you gonna do? I'll just slow down next month. But these are the last two. So I am officially done with my Hall of Fame players, post-war rookies, from the 1960s to current. So I can officially move into the 1950s. So, but this one here, all right, let me see if it's centered as nicely. Yeah, I mean, it's not perfectly centered, right? But nor does it have to be for me. I just want a fairly nicely centered copy of these cards I'm picking up. So this one here is a card I've never owned before because when I was going for this set, you know, years ago, he was not a Hall of Famer at this time. But finally picked this thing up for the first time. And it is the 1964 Topps Richie Allen or Dick Allen rookie card. So excited to have this. Again, you see them up all the time. A lot of them are really off-centered. This one was pretty nice, right? Left to right, you know, it's not perfect, but pretty nice. Up and down, again, a little heavy at the bottom, but overall centered really nicely and perfect for me. Graded a PSA 6. So nice, sharp card. There's the back. Sharp card, great condition, and yeah, happy to have it. Happy to have it. And then the last one. The last one here. This one, I got a funny story with this one. So this card, the seller had listed for, I think it was $1,162. I might be off a little bit, but I'll post it up here. So I want to show you on eBay what he had it listed at. He had it listed for $1,162 or something along those lines. And VCP average on this card, graded a 6, is $262, right? So I sent him a message in eBay and I said to him, and I was trying, I think the message came off like I was being a jerk, but I wasn't. I think I had a little bit of bourbon in me and I was probably being a little blunt, but I wasn't trying to be a jerk. And I said something along the lines of like, hello, this is a card I've been looking for and I've been watching. The average sales price on this card or average VCP is $262. You have it listed for $1,162. Or I might have said, 4 times or 4 or 5 times the average VCP, and you have it starting at auction at that price. And then I said, so I'm trying to understand something like I'm trying to understand your logic or whatever, right? Again, sounds worse than I really intended it to sound, but but nonetheless, the following day he sent me a message back and literally just said, are you offering $262? Because I had told him that that was the VCP average. So he said, are you offering $262? And I said, yeah. I said, send me an offer and I'll pay it. And I didn't think he would. I thought he was going to come back with maybe a smart comment or, smart aleck comment, but he didn't. He sent me an offer at $262, right at average VCP. And to be honest, I think that's a steal for this card because this card is off-centered, notoriously off-centered. Like all the time you find it off-centered. And when you find copies that are centered nicely, they go for a premium. So I would think that this card would have went for, $350, somewhere along those lines. But sure enough, he sent me the offer for $262 exactly. I paid it and I just got it back from the authenticator today. So let me show you what it is. But again, I'm excited. It's a card that I've been trying to find a centered version forever. And again, it's probably not perfect, but man, it is a beautifully, let me get it out of this sleeve and void this eBay authenticity guarantee. But this is a beautifully centered card, not perfect, but for this card, this is a nicely centered version of this card, and been waiting for one to pop up forever and just be priced fairly, right? I didn't need it for VCP average, but if it was fairly priced, I would have bought it, put an offer on it. But let me show it to you, and this is again the last card I need for my Hall of Fame Players Post-War Rookies 1960s edition. And it's the 1961 Juan Marichal. So, just look at how nicely this card is centered. Again, it's a PSA 6, which all of my 60s are. But yeah, it's just a beautifully centered copy of this. Sharp, clean, beautiful image. You can't go wrong for $262, average VCP. Again, I've been watching these, go for 300 plus cards that are centered this nicely. And you guys ever notice in these new PSA slabs, doesn't it feel like the, kind of those points like that keeps the card in exactly, like something's up with those where I feel like they just kind of just make the card not look as nicely centered as it should, especially when you take photos of it. Like up and down, it's centered pretty nicely, but I don't know, something with those, those borders or inserts in there. And I feel like it's just the newer slabs that do that. But anyways, that is all I have for this video. So a lot of Cubs autos from the 2016 Chicago Cubs World Series team. I got all these TTMs back that I'm super excited about. So I'll show you guys a photo of all this stuff in my Mag Pros. And then the last 2 cards here for my 1960s Hall of Fame Players Post-War Rookies. So now I can officially move on to the 1950s. So anyways, this video is long enough. I'm gonna end it there. But I thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time.